Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, man. It is July, it's hot. We're doing the top 3 baits, but we're gonna do them different this month. We're gonna talk about fishing at night. So you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna talk about 3 really good baits for night fishing. All right, so man, the dog days are here. It's really hot. It's hot here in Oklahoma, and we need some rain super bad. But you know, one of the best things you can do to combat that is just go fishing at night. You know, growing up, or I say growing up, I should have been grown up, but I probably wasn't grown up yet. Was down at Texoma, going to college. We did a lot of night fishing down there. You know, they had big smallmouth and it's just a cool time of the year to fish. Like you got the lake to yourself. It's not hot, and those monster fish, believe it or not, they get really shallow. It's just crazy that where are these bass during the day? Because I feel like there is a group of fish that feed strictly at night, and then during the daytime you're not catching these fish. I mean, it's just, you look at pictures from, you know, your buddies or my friends, and it's amazing what they catch at nighttime all year long. They only fish at night, and it's just really eye-opening that there's just a whole nother strain of bass out there that are night feeders, I'm gonna say. So let's talk about those. Let's talk about 3 baits that you guys can tie on out there. And for me, the #1 bait is a spinner bait. Just a single Colorado big thumping spinner bait. And I'm gonna throw this on like taper and pea gravel points, you know, bluff ends, suspended in some timber if you got timber in your lake, you know, up high. Those fish just get up high, they're feeding. This represents just a big gizzard shad. It's just a lot of commotion coming through the water. Your rod just going thump, 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 and it's the most awesome bite ever, man. It's just a cool bite. Like, they just want to take the rod and reel out of your hands when they bite. And it is just it's a really, really, really cool bite. I'm going to throw that on 20-pound fluorocarbon, you know, a 7-1 or a 7-4, you know, medium heavy to heavy action rod, a 6/8 to 1, a slower gear ratio reel, big fishing. You know, even if this is clear water at Bull Shoals, at Table Rock, I'm going to have that thing on 20-pound test, slow rolling that thing, bumping the bottom with it. And those big fish are up there at night, and they can feel that bait coming through the water. Probably the #1 night fishing bait right there. BL Special is the color. 1 ounce, 3/4 ounce, they're both great. I like those heavier baits to keep it to the bottom, work it a little faster. All right, the next, man, a Chopo at night. It makes a lot of commotion. The same type of banks, you know, either the 105 or the 120. It's just the bait you want to throw. The Maverick color. I get so excited talking about it because it's just a fun bite. You know, you don't know how big it is. A lot of times you hear that explosion. You can hear that bait coming through the water, just and the whoosh, and they're just big fish at night. So if you haven't experienced that night fishing, it's a time to go try it. These are the baits to try it. But a Maverick, Chopo, 105, 120. It's when you want to get away with your bigger Chopo baits. Black is what you want. Like, you'll notice all this is black. A couple of things to keep in mind when night fishing. You know, try to keep it quiet. You know, use that wind to your back. Hopefully there's some wind out there. You know, be safe, guys. That's one thing too. You know, keep those lights on your boat. You know, a lot of times, you know, you'll see people turn that backlight off just because it's right there at eyeball level. You know, you might get an anchor light that's taller, or get one that's shorter so it's not right there at your partner's eye level in the back of the boat. This is a completely different fish than I think daytime fish are. They are up there to feed. They're going to be aggressive. You know, if you go fishing like those last few hours of the evening, don't think you can't go right back to those an hour or 2 after dark. It's just a whole nother fish. Like, you know, fishing in the daytime in July is completely different than fishing at night in July. I mean, they are up there to eat. They're aggressive. They're hungry. It's not a finesse deal. It's not a slow down deal. It's not get your spinning rod out. And it's just not. It's big line, big baits, cover water, and catch big fish. So just keep that in mind. A lot of fun to go out there and fish. All right, the last bait, a Berkley power worm. I like the black blue tail. It's just a really, really cool bait. The 10-inch, 12-inch would be the two baits that I use. Man, the smell of these things, golly, I love that smell. It's just, can you smell that? I mean, it's like just, oh, I just love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. No, really good. The Berkley Power Worm, man, rig this thing up on like a 3/8 ounce weight, 1/4 ounce weight. Cast it out there on those same banks. It's just weedless. It's a big profile bait that, again, represents a big shad. They can feel that bait coming through the water, and they will flat annihilate a Berkley 10-inch or 12-inch power worm. Black blue flake. Those are the two colors you need. It's just a fun bait. Put a big 5/0 hook in it. 17, 20-pound fluorocarbon, your big heavy worm rod. It's a fun bait to throw. You got to smell it one more time. Just smell it. Doesn't it smell awesome? I love it. And that's a great thing about it, because those bass can smell it too. It's just one other thing that you're getting into their sensories to be able to, you know, feel what they're doing. You know, they can find that bait by smelling it also. Just one other application. Okay, as is all my videos, guys, I love to give this stuff away to you. You know, we're going to throw a Plano Edge box in with it. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, be a subscriber. I do go down through there and check those subscribers, but send me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, and we will go down through there randomly and we will pick a winner. All right, so with that said, let's get to some winners, and we will give last month's baits away. Top 3 baits for June. Let me look those up. Okay, so my first winner, man, Brian C17. He said, I'm still working to learn how to fish offshore. Man, it's one of those things you got to do, Brian. You just got to make yourself do it. I used to be there back when I first started, and deeper too. But I will definitely keep your advice with the H&E in mind, man. I appreciate the comment, Brian. All you got to do is send me an email through my website. And by the way, guys, these are the only 3 winners. Let's keep all the scam off here. I'll name 3 winners. I'll never contact you. You only contact me, so keep that in mind from the scammers out there. But Brian C17, send me an email through my website, and I'll mail out those baits right there and that Plano tackle box coming your way. My next winner is Billy Hewitt, 9607. Man, Billy, thanks a lot for leaving the comment. Looks like you got a beautiful little sun there in your profile picture. And what did you say? I got to find that. Well, you've left a lot of comments. I just highlighted your profile picture. But Billy, send me an email through my website. I'll get those baits out to you. And then the Kid Fishing. It's the Kid Fishing 5745. Man, thanks a lot for leaving the comment. Send me an email through my website, and I will get those baits out to you also. So, guys, man, I appreciate those comments. Keep them coming. Really helps drive the channel, helps engage the channel. Just like that, just leave a comment on these or thumbs up. I just go down through there randomly. There is no rhyme or reason to it. I do try to see that you're a subscriber and that, you know, you just follow the channel. It's all I ask. Kind of cool deal. But go fishing at night in July. It's a lot of fun. Tune in next week, guys. We'll have a whole nother video for you, and I appreciate you following along.